I've probably shot 3,000 or 4,000 photographs because we were on shoot every day in the field, so there was lots to cover. It was really something new to me and to us as a team because, I've never experienced that. The personal protective equipment is supposed to cover your mouth, your nose, your eye. It's really important to have all the body covered. So most of the people we followed, the nurse and the doctors, were having usually 3 pairs of gloves and goggles and the whole protection from head to toe, basically. And they would help each other to make sure that no part of the body would be exposed from any potential contact with contaminated body fluid or droplets. I have to say that I've never washed my hands as many times as in the past 2 months. We were constantly, obviously, washing hands with water with chlorine, and temperature was taken everywhere we were going, especially the Ebola treatment unit. And then ambulances carrying contaminated bodies, they were completely disinfected from the inside, the outside. We never actually went inside the red zone, so we didn't have to wear the full gear, but we had at times to wear either gloves or boots, mainly the white boots. You have to stay away 2 or 3 meters. But the one thing for sure that we would never do is touch anything. That's the number one rule. You just don't touch anything. We covered safe and dignified burials. For example, we were in Sierra Leone following the Red Cross in a compound where someone had died. The team went inside the house, carried the body of the man, gave the chance to the family who had gathered in the compound to give their prayers. And I have to say, even though I didn't know that young man who had died, it was really emotional and it grabbed you because everybody was crying at the same time. It was very, very emotional. One of my last jobs that I've done in Liberia, it was on survivors' families who are dealing with the stress and the trauma left behind by the disease. Usually in the UN, we actually do not photograph in black and white, but I think it corresponds to the mood of the day, which was pretty somber. And sometimes those kind of jobs as well can be a little bit difficult emotionally because you meet people who are in very, very difficult situations. Survivors, on the one hand, obviously are very happy to have survived the Ebola, but face the stigma of the communities surrounding them sometimes. To me, that's going to be probably the next challenge post-Ebola. That's my personal opinion. How the survivors and the families affected, how they're going to deal with the after Ebola. I think it's a huge, huge question.